Before this video starts, I want to let you all know that I'm having a giveaway over on my Instagram for 2 of these Frogman tanks that were supplied to me by VivaKita. Now, these sub tanks are pretty nice and pretty unique, and the top feel is my favorite part. It hops off of the sub tank. If you would like to know how to enter this, I will have the rules down in the description and also the post on my Instagram account with a link to my Instagram account. Hey, what is up guys? So today in this video I have a review of this all-in-one Fusion 2 by VivaKita. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the close-ups of this, it coming straight out of the box before I ever even got to use it, and then I will be giving you my thoughts on it after using it for 1 week. This is the packaging for the VivaKita Fusion 2. As you can see here on the bottom, I have not actually opened this yet, so everything you see is what I am going to be seeing for the first time. So let's go ahead and show you some of the packaging. On the front here, you can see they have VivaKita Fusion 2. They have their warning labels. On the side here, it has all your warnings of keeping out of the way of children, do not use if pregnant or nursing, all that stuff. And then on this side here, you have your color options and a picture of your Fusion 2. And this thing comes in white, black, purple, or I will show pictures of those color devices in this video at some point. Now on the back here is where all your information's at. Go ahead and get closer for you. You can see all your information here. You have your Fusion 2 starter kit. You have one Fusion 2, one user manual, 2 coils, which are 153A 0.25 Canthal, and 1 USB cable. Alright, so here you have a really nice blue box on the outside underneath this sleeve. Go ahead and open this up. And here you can already see your user manual. This is going to have all your information in it, how to use it, how to fill it, how to change settings. Not really change settings, but to go through your variable wattage modes. Right here is a card on how to prime your coil heads and information on your coil heads. Let's go ahead and set all that to the side. This is your VivaKita card of certification of inspection. Thought it was a verification that it's authentic. And here you have your Fusion 2. Down here inside this slot you have your second coil. Your first one is actually already installed down in here. So your second one is down here with your USB for charging. The dimensions of your Fusion 2 is 93 millimeters by 52 millimeters by 23 millimeters. And in this booklet, it does not specify if the 93 millimeters is from your drip tip down or if it's from where you take your coil at down. So one of the safety features and really makes this e-cig stand out is the way you fill your tank up and the way you unlock it to be able to change out your coils. Now this top piece here, you can hear has a really nice click to it, and it locks into place for you to loosen it and to take this out. So once you have that undone, you have a 2 milliliter tank And you can see here is your max fill and your minimum. And this is where you will attach your coil, and I will go ahead and do that real quick for you guys to see. Here I have the brand new coil head that has not been used yet, and the reason why I saved this for the purpose of this video is to compare it to the coil head that I used while testing this e-cig out. And you can see the difference with the discoloration of this used coil head, and I'm not exactly sure why this coloring has come off. That's one reason why I wanted to save this, and that's one con that I have for this, is because I do not actually know why this color has come off of this coil head. So I'm going to prime this coil head like VivaKita suggests. I also like to add in just a few through the top. And now I'm going to let this sit. While your coil is priming, you can go ahead and fill this part of your e-cig up. Now all you have left to do is press this piece onto here. There are no threads on this coil head whatsoever. You have the two O-rings that keep this locked into the chimney, and then just one single O-ring down here on the bottom of the connection. Now what you'll do is you'll put your coil in, and it'll lock down so that you can start tightening this. This is a 510 tip, so you can use the one that they give you or any of your 510 drip tips with this e-cig. Overall, I really enjoyed using this e-cig, but there are pros and cons to it, and I would not prefer using this as an all-day vape. Now, for this review, I did use this every single day for a week, but I would sometimes transition to different e-cigs, but for the most part, I did stick to using just this Fusion 2. And the reason why is to get this video. So the one thing that I see as a con myself, and others may too, is that this only holds 2 milliliters of juice. I did have to continuously fill up, but not as much as I was actually thinking I was going to, but it was very frequent that I was having to fill this tank up. Another con for this e-cig was sometimes there would be juice coming out of this top part. Now I showed you in the close-up how to lock this thing down. And even whenever the liquid was very far below the max fill, sometimes just pushing on this top to lock it would make juice come out. That's one thing that was really irritating to me, because having to go all the way around this and the airflow continuously turning as I was trying to wipe this off, it was really aggravating. Another con that I showed you in the close-ups whenever I was changing in the new coil head was the discoloration of the old coil head. Now that is something I do not know. It could be from the coil heating up through the inside that caused the outside to change colors. I can't say for sure, so I have to add that in. The discoloration of the coil is a very big con to me. So that is really all the cons that I have for this e-cig. Now, a really big pro for this is its size. This thing is really tiny compared to my palm, is even still tiny, and I have medium-sized hands. Another pro that I had for this that I really was happy about was the battery life. I did not think that it was really going to be that great of a battery life, since it's only 2100 milliamps. But it did last really long. I got about 16 hours of use altogether, running on 35 to 40 watts. So that is really impressive with the battery that is inside this. So I was really happy about that. It also only took about an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes to fully charge all the way from completely dead. And I was really shocked and impressed by that. So my overall opinion on this, I would recommend this for people who are beginners or people who want a soft hit. I would recommend this for you. For you people who want really big hits or cloud chasers or anything like that, this is not going to be for you unless you're wanting to transition into a really soft, really nice hit. then this will be for you. But for me, myself personally, this is not the type of e-cig that I normally would use, so I cannot say that I completely love this e-cig. For what it is and for it being for a beginner, I do love that about it. But yeah, so that is my opinion on this e-cig. I just want to say a huge thank you to VivaKita for sending me this e-cig. I really appreciate it. I have more reviews coming for Vaptio. If you would like to see those, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to thumbs this up. Also, if you do subscribe, turn on the bell so you get notifications with every time I upload a video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to kick ash and vape like you mean it, and I'll see you in the next one.